Hello, guys. Hang on just a second. I gotta turn my drawing program on. Hi, Danny. Welcome. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that the animation is working. I finally finished this one and the ending animation, too. Oh, I've been doing pretty well. I kind of log out of social media and stuff during the weekends, so I kind of come back on Monday and then have to catch up on what everybody's been up to. But it's been good. How about you? Okay. Alrighty. I hope this is working. I'm using an app to mirror my iPad for stream because I was having some technical difficulties. But it looks like everything's going alright. Oh, thanks. Oh, just working on an assignment? I hope that's going pretty well. Hopefully it's not too hard. Oh yeah, so this is just a glimpse at all of the stuff that I've made so far. I got a little ahead of myself and started making these emotes even though I'm not an affiliate yet. I just think that it's really fun to draw them. So maybe I'll work on that a little tonight. But since you're here, maybe we can do a quick drawing exercise that would be fun. So let's see if all my settings are good. Let's see. Does it capture when I draw? Oh, it does. Cool, cool. Oh, this is exciting. Alright, let's see. So let's try to design a character. Should we make it like a feminine character or a masculine character? I can at least get like the head shape started. Alright, well, I do have a tendency to draw cute anime girls just because it's fun. Although I should practice drawing more masculine characters just for the practice. I still have to finish the drawing that I've been working on for you. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is just what I've always been drawing. Since I was little even. I've always liked anime and stuff, so it kind of just happened that way. But yeah, there are some people who are like really good at drawing male characters too. Let's see. Maybe we can have her drawing a peace sign or something. Should we do long hair or short hair, I wonder? Hmm. Uh, thank you, JD, for the follow. Uh, let's do winky face. Cute anime winky face. Hopefully it's easy to see on stream. I know I don't always zoom in, so let me know that if it's laggy or anything. It's been a while since I've drawn anything in front of people before. Let's make it. Whew. Make it a little bigger. Huh. Okay, so we have a good base so far. Might adjust it just a bit. The goal with these little warm-up ones is so that I can try to do this fast so that I get into practice a little better. Because I used to draw really fast, and in recent years I've been kind of just doing it in my free time, and I feel like I've just gotten slower, so I'd like to get back up to speed. I have the tendency to want to finish a project in one sitting because of it. It bothers me if I have to leave a work unfinished for a day. So if I'm fast, I can usually finish it. I'm glad it's looking good already. Although she's bald, so let's change that. Uh, How about? Oh, I heard that it was like national twin tail day in like Japan and stuff. So why don't we give her twin tails unless anyone else has another idea that they'd like to see? But I'll get started. Let's give her some side swept bangs. Okay. Already like where this is going. And then the base for her hair and her part. Okay. And then gather the hair up where the twin tails would be. Let's make it a little special. I don't want to copy my hair too much because I also like the excess hair accessories on the side. But what if we, Let's see. We add a couple little strands. Yeah, maybe like standard twin tails with some curls at the end. But natural curls, not like tornado hair curls. And guys, this is an interactive art stream, so if there's something that you think I should add to this character, feel free to say it in chat. We'll add the other one, which will kind of be tucked behind her hand here. Let's see, it would come out around here. Might want to lift this a little. Maybe lower this one a tad. And then we have to do the thing that all artists do. We have to flip the canvas. And this helps us see if our drawing is starting to look a little wonky or not. Because our eyes get so used to looking at the canvas a certain way, it's good to just reset our vision by flipping the canvas. And then using the liquify tool to kind of adjusting our proportions so it looks a little better. Okay, flip it back. And then we want this to fill up the page a little more, so we'll resize it. I think we'll tilt her a little too to give her a little more motion. Oh, you don't have to be an expert at art to know what you think is cute. But yeah, I went to school for art, so that's why I enjoy it so much. But at school, they make you draw realistically. They don't really like it when you draw anime style, unfortunately. So it's nice being out so that I can kind of draw whatever I want. Alright. Now for clothes. Clothes is tough. It's fall. Well, it's actually closer to winter, so let's give her a cute off-the-shoulder sweater. Yeah, I went to a college and I majored in art and I liked it for the most part. It taught me how to be technically really good at art, which is something that I needed because all of my like drawings from high school were rather cringy, unfortunately. But I think the tough thing about college is not only is it expensive, but they kind of work you very hard. And so I think it kind of killed my creativity a little. Uh, but so after I graduated, it was kind of hard to bring myself to draw in my free time. But I think now that I've been out for a couple years, I'm finally feeling like I can draw for fun again. And streaming is another good reason for me to get back into it. Because I always like the idea of like entertaining people with art. Oh no, my my high school art is so cringy. I should try to find one if I can. I didn't have access to a lot of like digital drawing tools. I only got an iPad a couple years ago. But yeah, I mostly drew in sketchbooks back then. Let's see. It's almost Thanksgiving. Uh, Maybe we can do I don't want to make her like corny Thanksgiving themed, but maybe we can add something. Aw, thank you. I don't know. It's tough. Sometimes I still get burnt out, and then I have to give myself breaks and just play video games or watch TV or read manga to kind of recharge, and then I feel like drawing again. Well, let's give her a cute earring. Oh, wait. Her hair will kind of be in the way. We'll give her a little ear cuff then. Kind of refined her hand a little bit more in this sketchy form. Okay, don't want to overwork this too much. Well, it's just a sketch, so I think that's pretty good. We can add. Oh, what can we add? How about. Hmm. Oh, I was just gonna add like the same hair accessory that I have to her. Oh no. Oh, I know. It won't be fall themed, but let's give her a cute little frog hairpin. Okay. That's good enough for a sketch. I guess we can do some line art. It's not all the time that I want to draw finished line art, especially for a sketch, but we'll kind of do it. At least a more finished version. Let's try a sketch pen so it's nice and thin. Yeah, it's a froggy! Less than 20 minutes? Has it only been 20 minutes? Or I guess it's already been 20 minutes? That's insane. I feel like art streams are gonna be my favorite because I could draw for hours. Okay, but you guys can at least help me decide what color her hair should be. Any ideas? Ooh, pink? Kind of like my drawing from today? We can make it pink. Oh, Cherokith, welcome! Maybe like a fall red? Oh, maybe we do like a little ombre. How about both? Yeah! You guys are geniuses. We'll do both. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked by the little froggy. This is gonna become like the most detailed little frog on a very sketchy little anime drawing. And this isn't meant to be like a super polished piece. We're just doing this as a fun little exercise for our first drawing stream. I'll post it on Twitter later and you guys can comment that you were here for it. Now, do any of you guys have an interest in art or in drawing for fun? I'll try not to swing the canvas around too much. I know I kind of jump around. Okay, let's see how it looks without the sketch. Okay. Hey, drawing takes practice, but you already have the imagination for it. Which is what I lack sometimes. Oh, and for everyone in chat, Terakith is the one that pretty much helped me decide on how I should design my VTuber look, so a big shout out to him. I'm still working on drawing a few assets for it. Like right now I'm just using this PNG tuber. But my next step for Twitch assets, at least, is to draw a more polished reference sheet with just a couple minor updates to my design. And then hopefully I'll draw the actual model that I will try to rig myself in Live 2D. But that'll take a while, so for right now, this works. Okay. Let's see. Oh, now we have to draw the face in a bit more. Oh, hands are difficult. That's why a lot of artists can relate to you. I enjoy drawing them sometimes, but I admit they're always a challenge. I think the thing that I have the most trouble with drawing is either the ears or feet because they're kind of like they're simple objects, but they just like look weird from different angles. So yeah, drawing characters from like the waist up is a good way to avoid having to draw like feet. But for hands, like the thing that helped me practice the most was literally just taking photos of my own hand on my phone and looking at that to draw. And after a while, like, you get a little muscle memory. And then the eyebrows. Oh. It'll also be a goal where I don't press the undo button a billion times while you guys are watching. Oh, I say that and then I have to use it. Alright, let's see how it looks. Oh, and then we're actually going to keep that eye gone so that we can have a nice soft line around it, I think. So yeah. Kinda looks a little silly now. So now we'll add a little more variation. Normally, I would fill this in with like a bucket tool, but I kind of want to keep this like sketchy quality to it. So all I'm going to do is do hatching lines in the eyelashes. And that will allow some color to come through underneath when we color it in. We'll do the same to the other eye. Alrighty, we'll add a few. More hatching areas. I think I'm gonna have to add more music to my playlist for streams soon. Okay, just about ready for color. I think I just want to add a couple of details to the sweater. And here, I'm not finishing my lines completely. Not all the time. That kind of helps create some more interesting shapes, because your mind will kind of fill in the gaps, so I don't have to draw the full line. Okay. Again, I don't want to spend too much time on this because this is supposed to just be a little exercise to help kick off stream. Alright, so now that we have our line art, I hope you guys are ready to see it get colored in. Okay. Time for some speed running. And you might be asking, how do you speedrun art? And it's called the lasso tool. Boom. There. And it doesn't need to be perfect. Again, this is a sketch. If it was any percent, it'd probably end up like this, right? We'll try to get it to as close to 100% as possible. Okay, so you guys thought like a fall red to a pink. Interesting. On another layer, a fall red. That'll be somewhere around here. Don't worry, you guys will see me fill this all in a little bit. I'm just trying to get the basic shapes filled in. Ooh, does this qualify as a fall red to you guys? Okay, that's good. Hmm. Well, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, where at least where I live. Are any of you guys celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow? Oh, Yanni, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. We're just having a comfy art stream today. And we are taking suggestions on how we should draw this character. So I think the next decision, chat already decided to color the hair like a fall red to pink ombre, which I'm working on right now. Actually, I can just, again, speed run this a little. The next thing we have to decide is what color eyes she should have. Yes, I was. Thank you for the suggestion. I ended up using, what is it called? Let's View? I figured I'd just try one, and if it worked, I'll keep using it, and if it didn't, I'd go down the list of all the suggestions that I got. But I really appreciate it. The VTuber community has already been so helpful in just trying to figure out, like, how to set up stream and working through technical difficulties. No Thanksgiving? That's okay. Not everyone even here celebrates it. It's more just a day for us to kind of have a nice meal with the people that we like, which you can do any day. Exactly. It is so weird trying to like draw fast again. We gotta fill in all the gaps. It'll be cool to actually start rendering out this piece because that's where like it actually starts to look like a real drawing. At the beginning, it's just like trust the process. Hmm. I always like hearing about all the other holidays that people celebrate, though, that aren't celebrated necessarily in the area that I live. Like, right now, I look forward to Christmas the most, but I really like seeing it all snowy and pretty outside. Hmm. Oh, a live 2D stream. Ah, I would try to stream some of my journey in doing that. But right now I'm definitely not an expert on it, so I hope that people wouldn't watch me trying to get actual tips on how to use Live 2D because I would just be as clueless as they were. No pressure. Thank you. Part of me wants to eventually try. Okay, so this is ambitious. Uh, but eventually I'd like to try rigging not only like a main model that's the regular like anime style, but eventually also rigging like a chibi model too. But one thing at a time. Okay, we're gonna start and add. I'm also gonna duplicate this to fill it in a little. Then I alpha lock it so nothing outside of where we colored in gets affected by this. I want to use like a warm pink still, but obviously lighter than the color we just used. And right now I'm just gonna do a little bit airbrushing just to get a feel for the transition we're going for from this dark red to pink. I think that's pretty good. And then I'm gonna choose a darker red and color the scalp a little bit darker. And I'm also going to get some of the lower parts of the pigtails and the back of the hair a little darker. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take the skin tone and I'm going to start airbrushing that just on some of these bang pieces and the pieces around her face. Because hair is kind of, it's not opaque all the way through. It does let in light. It's somewhat translucent. And so that way, it kind of, I guess, replicates how real hair works, even though it's anime hair. Alright, now, and I'll render it a little bit more, but we have to go back to the skin tone, and we have to color in, actually, backtrack. I also want to do some slight airbrushing on the skin. So we'll bring some red in there. And we'll start to shade the face and around the natural curvature of the head and the arm. Looks like I have to fill in some spaces too. No big deal. Alright. Turn the alpha lock off so that we can kind of get in here and do some filling in. How long have we been working on this? Hopefully not too long. Again, I'm still determined to make this still feel like a sketch and not a piece that I spent like 2 hours on. Hopefully not. I do want to finish this in a relatively short amount of time. Oh, undo. Oh, thanks. I'm glad it's looking nice already. I feel like all drawings go through like some sort of an ugly phase, so I'm sure this one will too, if it hasn't already. Got a couple of spots to fill in here. Alright, I don't think we got any suggestions on eye color. Did anyone have any? Because now I can start to add in the whites of the eye. I'm also going to add some colors of the hair into the eyelashes that we kept sketchy. some pink too. I was thinking, since we have this cute little froggy up here that needs to get colored in, and that will most likely be green, how about we make her eyes green? But I'll make it like an earthy green. I'm gonna bring my sketch layer up real quick so I can just see where I was planning on drawing the eyeball. Luckily, Procreate helps us draw the circles for us. Erase the parts we don't need. And hide that sketch layer again. I might move it just slightly. Rotate, move. Okay. And again, we flip the canvas to see if it's working. I might change up the eye shape a little, but yeah, looking good. I'm also going to fill in the frog, just so that we have the same green. There's also another reason why this green works, and it's not because the frog is going to be green, but because red and green are complementary. So they'll naturally pair a little better than some other colors. Good old color theory. Okay. Frog! And then, oh, I'm gonna unlock the hair because I also want to color in the eyebrows slightly. They're thin eyebrows on this character, but they're still there. If you don't draw a character with eyebrows, they will look a little strange. Alright, now we just need a color for her sweater. Should we keep it kind of fall warm theme? Maybe. An orange red. And again, we speed run because I don't got time to color all this. Eventually, this will just become like my Bob Ross streams, where he just does sound effects when he draws, like shoo, shoo. I'm glad that's the vibe. Yeah, I just wanted to do some nice cozy art streams. And eventually, if there were enough people that actually wanted to learn how to draw, I would do some like art class streams too. It's just because I enjoy drawing anime trash in my free time, I do know how to draw more than just that. So I could teach people how to draw anime or real people or whatever. Alright. We have the base colors down. Yay! Did you ever work with architecture landscapes? Oh no! That is like my one weakness. I I did learn how to draw a little bit of architecture, and the fact that like one of my classes we had to sit out in the hallway of the school, and they made us choose a corner of the class or of the building, and we had to draw it from observation, like in perspective and everything. And it was challenging, and but I passed the class, so I guess I didn't do too bad, but it was challenging. Okay. Whew. Feels good to have this already this far. I think. What do I want to do next? Let's work on the eyeball. That's like my favorite part anyway. Let's work on the eye. Hopefully you guys have a good view. I think so. So, we'll choose the green. We'll add kind of a base shadow. Actually, I'm going to blur this too, so it's very gradual. And then we'll add the middle and more shadow. And this is going to be even faster because we only have to draw one eye. We make it lighter at the bottom. And I like to add kind of this ring around the dark part, like so. If I can blend it out just slightly. Alright. And next, change my brush to pull in these darker colors a bit more. Oh, this music is making me want to play Deltarune again. Or play the new chapters whenever they come out. Some little flecks in it. Yeah, how many chapters are there supposed to be? Like, 7, I thought? It's been a while since I've seen any updates for it. Alright, this eyeball is looking pretty good. I'm also going to draw in a little bit of white flecks, too. Especially near the bottom. 7 or 8. And we only have 2 at this point. It's we're gonna be so old by the time all of Deltarune comes out. Okay. The eyeball is now the most rendered part of this drawing. Alright. Let's get to adding a little bit more to the rest of it. I think I want to go to the skin part again. And now oh, this is not alpha locked like I wanted it. Oh, 7 chapters. 7 eggs. Eggs? Seven secret bosses. That would be a lot. But I'd be excited for it. Shade in the ear. A little too shaded for my taste. Releasing it in chunks, or maybe just finishing it. That would be cool. I'm sure it would take a while though. But there's plenty of games to play in the meantime. Have you guys been playing anything? I know God of War just came out. I mean, Pokemon came out. I have not bought it yet. I'm still kind of waiting to see how it pans out. I saw so many videos of the bugs, and it looks like it kind of got rushed out the door. But I hear that the story, at least for the new Pokemon game, has been alright. Let's see, we started stream at around 6. Oh, it's been an hour already? Oh my goodness. Alright. We speed up, just slightly. Just slightly. Okay. I like where that is at. Let's start rendering the hair. Just a little. Oh, the Rayman games. I've only played a demo for the one that came out on like PS3 a while back. But they're cool games. I like that they're so based in rhythm. At least the one that I played. I don't know if they're all like that. It's already looking a lot better when we first started. Oh, I think this is supposed to be her ear. Hang on. We'll have to color that in. Let's see. Back to the skin. Yeah, that was definitely meant to be her ear. Alright, and now we need to do some shading on the pink part of the hair. And we're not trying to draw like every single strand of hair. We're just trying to give the impression of the different folds in the hair. Clean it up a little. And I'll tell you guys, I keep saying that this is going to be just a quick sketch. I do have a weakness when I draw, and that is that I want to keep drawing, and I keep wanting to like make it better. It's called overworking a piece, and I definitely want to get better at not overworking my pieces. I just kind of want to draw them until they're in a good place. But easier said than done. I actually want to, I think, extend past the line here. I might add on to it later. Just pulling these darker colors down a bit. Oh, good luck with adulting. Thank you so much for stopping by our stream. I appreciate it. You can always stop by later and see this when it's all done. Or I think I'll post it on Twitter too. Okay. I don't want to add too much detail right now. This is just trying to... Oh, I see something that we missed. I'll put it on the same layer as the clothes. I'm thinking silver jewelry, but you guys can tell me if you think it should be a warmer metal. There. Now what I want to do is I want to make a clipping mask on top of the skin. Choose a warm red tone. And... oh, don't want the brush that tiny. Also not that large, I think, either. We just want to add some blush. Let's see. I'm also going to add it to her shoulders, too. And I want to blur it so it's a little less obvious. And I want to set it to multiply and lower the opacity just a smidge. All very technical terms. Okay. So now she has a bit warmer of a face. Alright. We gotta add a couple of details to this little froggo here. I want to have a dark color. Oh, undo. A dark color for his little eyeballs. And then I think I want to add we'll make it an actual circle here. Little circle cheeks. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think it's a cute froggo. Alrighty. I also think I'll give him just some light colors. What am I on? Back to an airbrush. There. Alright. So this is where I could technically end this and call it a sketch, and it looks decent. But do you guys want me to keep going with this, or do you want me to switch over to something new? We could do a little drawing game, or I could show you what I would do to, like, make this drawing more polished. New stuff? We could always come back to this drawing too. I don't know how many active chatters we have, but if you guys are willing to be active in chat, we could just do a quick game really quick. Alright, just for a break, I'm just gonna close out of this. And I'm gonna open up just a new file here. Alright, so this is kind of a drawing challenge for me. All you guys have to do is give me the props, so it's very easy, a very easy lift on your end. And it's called, you've probably seen this before, Drawing Pokemon. From memory. So basically, there are so many Pokemon now. And luckily, I have played all of the Pokemon games up to this new game that came out. Violet and Scarlet. I don't have those games yet because they've been so buggy so far. I've been waiting to see if Nintendo patches the game before I buy it. But any other Pokemon is fair game. Uh, I will say, my memory of some of the newer Pokemon might not be as good, and so these will come out very scuffed, which could be funny. But maybe some of the old ones will be not as fresh in my memory and will also look equally scuffed. So, since we don't have many people in chat, feel free to just throw out a few Pokemon names, and I will do my best to draw them with no references, just with what lives in my brain. Let's see, throw this in the corner. Oh, an easy one, Electrode? Oh, you're too kind. I hope I don't mess it up. Okay, we'll do our best. Ready? Here we go. And these are gonna be. I'll try to do them. I won't like draw them entirely, but I'll at least try to add. So Electrode, it looks like the Pokeball, and he's split in half. Oh, actually, I think I want to lift this just a little. And I remember that Voltorb is the one with the red on top, which means Electrode is the one with the white on top. And I remember he has a big ol' smile and angry looking eyes, I think. Electrode had like a menacing smile, didn't he? Like he was a troublemaker. Or was it? I think his teeth went all the way across his smile, I think. Yeah, I think he had dimples. Did Electrode have dimples? And he had like eyeballs. I know he had like big eyebrows, but I don't think his eyeballs were big. I think Voltorb's eyes were bigger, right? I think Electrodes were like this. And then just for clarity, I'll draw underneath it. So the red was on the bottom. Just so you got, I think, if I'm wrong, this is gonna be so embarrassing, but this way you can hold me to it. I'm locking in my answer that Electrode had red on the bottom. I think I thought it was weird as a kid because I thought it made it look like he had a beard, if I'm right. Didn't he have a big smile? He kind of looks like a criminal. Oh. Okay, that's my Electrode. I hope it's right. Let's try another one. Go back to my sketch. Let's look at chat. We have Umbreon. Okay. I liked Umbreon, but my favorite was Espeon. So I didn't draw Umbreon a lot growing up. Uh, wait, hang on. I gotta redo. He had a little face, like all of the other Eevees, but he had like Pikachu ears, right? But he was more dog-shaped than Pikachu. Or I guess cat-shaped. He like... Uh... No. Wait. This isn't how I want to draw him. Hang on, guys. uh... He... I won't spend too much time on these. He was shaped like a dog or cat, kinda. And then his tail was like the same shape as his ear. And he had, I think, a regular nose. I think. And he was black. And, that's a cute Umbreon. I'm glad it's cute. I don't know if it's accurate. Uh-oh. Oh, Gizmo Geo, thank you for joining. Thank you. This is just a PNG tuber for right now, so I don't move completely, but it still captures when I talk, which is pretty cool. I think he had. I think he had a tail like this. It was striped, and then I think his ears were striped too. At least some of these early Pokemon were pretty simple, like compared to some of the other ones. And then I remember he had like donuts on his legs, right? Please someone tell me if I'm getting it wrong or right. Okay, this is my. Oh, but we gotta color it, right? So that we know if I at least understand what it's supposed to look like. So I know that Umbreon is black, but for this we're drawing him kind of gray so we can tell what color he is. And I'm just gonna quick. If I outline it, then I can fill it real quick. Nobody tell. What aren't you telling me? Oh no. Am I drawing? If I'm somehow drawing the wrong Pokemon, I would feel so bad. Okay. So he's black. I used to want the shiny of this Pokemon. And the shiny was blue. The shiny was blue, and then the real one was yellow. Oh god, I'm confused. It's not blue, is it? I'm confusing the shiny and the original. I think this looks right. Yeah, yellow donuts. Yellow donuts. And then I think he had red eyes. I think it was like this. Okay, that's my Umbreon. That's as good as. God, to your memory. Is it true? Did I choose the right colors? I hope so. Okay, let's see. What's the next one we have? Indeed, simple first. Arbok. Oh. Oh, you even did challenge me to draw the shiny version. Oh, I I didn't see that at first. Well, I at least know what color the shiny is then. Uh, okay. Electrode slander. What, me calling him a criminal? That's just the way I drew him. Okay, Arbok. Arbok. I remember I wasn't a Team Rocket fan as a child. I was pretty basic and I was all about the main squad. But Arbok was pretty much in every episode. If I remember right, Arbok, I mean, it's a snake. Um, let's see. How do I want to draw this? Oh, this is my favorite song from Deltarune. An Arbok is a cobra. And I'm guessing he has the little, like, thingies. And then Arbok's face is, like, up here? Like, and then I think he's, like, spoon-shaped. Oh no, I'm not as familiar with Arbok as the others. I think maybe the transition to his body is a little more rounded. And then he had eyes like, hang on. Ah! Panic. He had eyes like this, and snakes have little noses like this, right? And then draw little snake eyes. I'll even draw little tongue. Oh goodness. Does he have a belly? I'm guessing that he has a belly. I could be entirely wrong. Okay. A belly. And then he has, oh no, guys, I'm not gonna get the patterning right on Arbok, so it's like something like this, like two tiers, and if I remember right, I think there was a face. I feel like there was a face on Arbok, wasn't there? And it just had like a spooky face. And in the little shapes, there were just other little shapes. This is Arbok. This is Arbok, guys. As for color, I know he's purple. This looks Arbok colored. He's poisonous. Poison means purple, right? Or purple means poison. Just a quick color job. And then I think his other color was yellow. I'm feeling a little more confident now. Until I look up a picture of Arbok. And I think even these were yellow, right? Bleh. And then the shapes inside were like blues. And I'll make the little tongue red too. And I make the eyes, I think the eyes were just white. I know that's not entirely right, but I hope it's close. You look so weird. Dang, your color palette instinct is... Oh, thank you. I hope it's at least somewhat accurate. Let's see, the next request was from... Oh, Florchan. Welcome. Let's see, you said to draw Eevee. We can do that. I think I know what Eevee looks like, but I think I've said that about everything so far. Eevee. We'll draw it over here. I'm gonna draw like the Eevee that has cute little fluffy hair. Some of them do. And then Eevee has like diamond ears, if I remember right. And they were, I think, like black on the inside. Or is this Glaceon? Oh no. Wait. Oh no, have I been... Am I drawing Glaceon? Hang on. Arbok came out great. Oh, thanks. At least it looks like a snake. I figured as long as it looks like a snake, it can't be too off, right? Oh no. Eevee's so generic, he's actually kind of hard. I know that he has big onion shape, like a Bulbasaur shaped poof. He has like this fluff. And then he has like tiny little feetsies poking out underneath. I think I made my Eevee chunky. But the tail is also like bulb shaped too, right? Floof. I know, it's so floofy. I think I maybe made too much floof? Is that possible? Now, did it have friendly eyes? You're trying to trick me? No, I won't be swayed. I know that Eevee is the main one. I just am worried that I drew some Glaceon ears on it. Was this fluffy? Or maybe Flareon is fluffier. Oh, what eyes does it have? I feel like it had like cute eyes. It was like a baby Pokemon. Guys, I think I drew a dog. I think he's a little less fluffy. Okay, and then we won't take too much time on these, so we can get through as many as possible. There's a lot of Pokemon. A lot of Pokemon to draw. Oh, I'm sorry, Flora-chan. I thought I knew how to draw Eevee a lot better. I at least know what color it is. Okay, and then, oh, its tail. Was its tail all fluff? I think its tail was like part fluff and part regular color. And then everything else was a cream color? except for maybe the middle of its ears. I think we're dark. Like that. Okay, that's my Eevee, guys. It looks... How did my Umbreon turn out better than my Eevee? Okay. We group these two to live on their own. I'm gonna actually make the Umbreon a little smaller so we have more room. Okay. What's next? Gotta scroll up a little. Oh. Alolan Executor? That's just... Hang on. We'll put Umbreon next to Eevee. Okay, Doozy. You wanted Alolan Executor. Here. I won't scam you, I promise. No one clip this. This is gonna look like TOS for a second. Okay. We've made it past. There. I know. I'm glad no one said anything when I was drawing Arbok. As I was drawing like the main shape, I was like, oh, I'm in danger. Oh, what was the faces of the Arboks? There was like a happy one, a sad one, and an angry one. I think the happy one was in the middle. And it had like a face like this. And then the sad one had a face like that. And then the angry one, I think, we'll just give it an angry face. I appreciate you holding back. This is my first art stream. Don't get me striked down from the beginning. I haven't even made it to affiliate. Let me stream. I think Executor's colors are pretty straightforward in terms of being a tree. And then it had like a yellow tummy. And I think the coconuts were yellow too. Because Execute had the little pink eggs. But I don't think that they're pink when they evolve. I think they're yellow. And then the rest, I think is green. Pretty safe bets, I'd say. Well, after I hit affiliate. You don't have to hold so many punches, I guess. I don't know. I'm actually surprised we had a little jump in followers today, so we're a little bit closer. I think we need to hit 50 for affiliate. I hope we can get there. Alright, there's a Alolan Executor. I hope that fulfills what you hope to see. Yeah, it's an Alolan Executor. It's like a lesser dog, like from Undertale. Let's see, what was the next one? Oh, I have to scroll back again. Big Eevee. Oh. How about a Weezing next to Arbok? Okay, so Weezing. And then a Pinsir. JD, you're the egg on the right? You're the sad egg? That one's the sad one. I like the no thoughts head empty one. This one. I want to know who's the one with the attitude on the left. Okay, a Weezing? We can try it. These are all so scuffed, but I love them all. This is our Pokemon team, guys. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Weezing will at least be 6, but then we can always do more. The middle has Fuecoco energy. True. I've been debating if I get the new Pokemon game whether I would choose Fuecoco or Sprigatito. Quaxley is also cute, but the other two I think I just like a little more. Well, it's about to be unbalanced because we're gonna draw 2 poison types. Okay, so Weezing. Weezing is like 2 orbs that are different color. And they're connected. And they got little craters. I'm not drawing the Galarian Weezing, the one with the the mustache and smokestacks, because you didn't specify. I am drawing OG Weezing next to OG Arbok. Is that enough craters? The little round things. That's how you draw. Little gas. Ah, okay, now I have to remember the faces. One of them, I think they're both like head empty faces, right? This is that monster from the thing. It's something. I think, if I remember right, both Ghastly and Wheezing had like these faces, but they were like pained. They had like blocky eyebrows, I think. I think they also had very similar. They had teeth. I think they had similar faces to Executor. Did they just recycle half of these faces? Probably. Give him little bags. Hey! Okay. I think that looks alright. And then Wheezing was not a very bright purple. And then we'll even add there. There's Wheezing. I hope that's how he looks like. I'm fairly confident in that one. Okay, what's next? They were all originally drawn by one guy. Yeah, pretty much. Nowadays, there's multiple artists that work on them, so they all look a little different. But yeah. What's next? If you guys want to throw in more recommendations in chat, feel free. It's kind of nice when chat is small, because I can get to everyone's requests. Oh, Pincer. Yeah, yeah. And Sylvia. I'm starting to get a feeling I'm going to be drawing all of the evolutions. Okay, Pincer. Ooh, that one's tough. Pincer is a round beetle shape. And he had stubby legs, kind of like Executor. I think. Yeah. But he had spiky toes. But he had these weird, gangly, segmented arms. Like you could see the little joints. And then he had I love evolution. Ah, that explains it. I mean, the evolutions are popular for a reason. They're all so cute. Pincer had the 2 giant horns. And I think the horns were spiked. Because I think I remember being a child and feeling like the design for Pincer was like ridiculously complicated for what it was. Because it's just like a beetle bug. I also remember playing Gold and Silver and having to do the little park mini game where you have to catch a bug Pokemon. And I'd get this giant Pincer and be like, oh yes, I have one. And then losing to a kid that has a Caterpie. Robbed. And he had like pointy little hands. I think he had little pads too. And then he looked angry. He was an angry boy. We gotta zoom in real quick. I think he had like Yu-Gi-Oh eyes. And then he had a ugly mouth. It was like sideways. Like this. And he also had a belly. Right? Oh goodness. This pincer is a unit. He's built like a tank. Okay, we have to start making some of these a little smaller so we can fit more Pokemon. Just a little though. It won't ruin anything. It'll just make room for more. Eevee. Umbreon's a good... make Umbreon. Yeah. Sorry, I do have to make Alolan Executor a little smaller. He's kind of taking up a lot of space. But I will still leave him in his own little corners. Ah! There we go. I will keep Wheezing next to his bestie. And I'll put Pinsir right down here in the corner. Now we have a lot more room. And Pinsir... the most dangerous teddy bear. Kinda. He is that, like, basic shape. Does it look like Pinsir, you guys? Please tell me I'm not too wrong. I think it was like this. And I think your belly. They're all gonna have the same belly, I think. And then he had gray everything else. These aren't meant to be like super polished. I have to prove that I at least kinda know what color they are. Blat. There he is. There's the bug man. Very hug. You can hug him if you want. Okay, so next is Sylveon. Ooh. Sylveon. That's a more complicated evolution. We'll try to put it up here next to the others. It's got, I think, a round face, as with the others. And if I remember right, this one has really big eyes. I think they're blue. I gotta really zoom in. It has... how big is the middle of the bow? I know they're round bows. It also has, I think, one on its neck. What shape ears? I think they were like little wings. And then... oh, we can do a little better than that. And then it's got its little paws. And I think its tail is kind of similar. They're all kind of themed. Gonna mess with the face shape just a little. Hang on. I just want to redo them. And then its bows go all over the place, right? And then, oh dear. How many bows does it have? Does it have more? Like one tied around its neck and one tied around its ear. Maybe has little insides to its ear. And I think maybe little socks. Maybe its head is a weird shape. Maybe if I shrink it just a little. What? And then, it's mostly white, blue, and pink. I'm gonna start with a light blue. Not that I think it's blue, just I can't just draw it white. And then it's mostly pink. But I think it has blue eyes. I think its eyes were like really bright. And then I'm sorry if Sylveon was like your favorite Pokemon, because I'm probably just not doing it justice. And I think it does like fades out or something. And I think there's blue too. I think it's like, does that look right? No, I think it has pink socks. Based on this, pink socks. I also think it'll be pink ears. And then maybe pink on the ends of these too. And then maybe blue on the inside of the ears. I'll use white a little. Draw a perfect EV. Give it a sparkly compact mirror. Observe magical girl transformation. It is pretty much the magical girl of evolutions. Oh, I think there's probably going to be pink on its tail too. Okay, that's my Sylveon. I still think Umbreon is the closest. What's the next one? Oh, quite a few Gen 1 Mons here. How about a Mudkip? Oh, Danny. I'm glad you thought the Sylveon was okay. I thought I knew what it looked like more, but maybe it's been a while. Okay, but Mudkip. I for sure know how to draw Mudkip. And we'll draw. I'm so sure that I know how to draw Mudkip. He's going right in the middle. So, Mudkip has just a round head. And then a round little body. And he has the big fin. He's not Chainsaw Man. This might also look like TOS, but it's not. I promise. Here, I put the little fin lines in. There's no confusion. I'm also going to draw in the tail. And he has tiny little feet. Kind of has a dumpy though. Hang on. Gotta nerf it. I think his tail has lines. And then he has big old cheeks. And the cheeks have fins on it. And then, I mean, this is pretty much the Mudkip shape. I'm gonna actually lower his fin. It is not that tall. Sorry, dude. It's like that. Okay. That's Mudkip shape. Now I just need to prove that I remember his face. If I remember right, his mouth goes all the way from here to here. Right? And then, I think his little eyes are just like that. Yeah. There's Mudkip! We'll color him. We'll color him real quick. It's pretty much all blue. Oh, look at me coloring inside the lines. Whoops. And then his little side fins. I know they're orange. I always liked Mudkip. I had all three of that generation. I had Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I don't know why. I was just a weird kid and I saved up all my money and I got one, and then I wanted to get all the Pokemon, so I got another one, and I wanted Rayquaza, so I got Emerald. So I played through all of the starters in that gen. But I remember liking Mudkip. I think Torchic might have been my favorite though. A little boy. Wait. This doesn't look quite right. I think, is his little belly colored? That looks more right. There he is! A little boy! Impeccable, thanks. Do you also know the Swampert Mega Evolution, the good beefy boy? Oh, is that the one where he's like super shoulder heavy? He's all shoulder? All brawny? I think I do remember that. He is good. All the Mega Evolutions are pretty cool. Alright. I think that's all of the requests that we've gotten through so far. Did you guys have any others? I'm gonna take a quick water break since I don't have channel points yet. I gotta make sure I'm hydrated all on my own. Alright. Has it already been 2 hours? Sheesh! This has been going by so fast, but I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. I always enjoy little drawing games like this, but I also like drawing serious things too. Alright, artillery. Oh, ooh. That one's tougher. What is that? That's Gen 2 as well, right? Artillery. He's an octopus with a big mouth. This is like the only time you'll ever see me drawing tentacles. This is safe for work channel. And he's Angie. Maybe he even had denser eyebrows. I feel like it helped with his silhouette. Was he a bumpy boy? I feel like he had some bumps. Is he gonna look... He's gonna look weird. I think he has the little, like, I don't know, octopus scale thing. Aw, I'm glad that it's been fun for you guys too. Okay, artillery. He was literally just an octopus, right? I don't remember anything super Pokemon-y about him, other than he was red. I'm not drawing all the legs either. He gets 5. That's good enough. And he was like a burnt, kind of a burnt red. Was he bumpy? I guess so. Ours is. Ah. And then the bottom of him was like a yellow? Again, all these Pokemon have this part in common. This kinda looks right. Make his eyes white. There. There's artillery. I think I'm just drawing animals at this point. He fits nicely there. Okay, back to sketch. Okay. Tentacles can be safe for work. They can be. This one is. Could you do Mamoswine? Ooh, that one's tough. That's from, it was a Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum that Mamoswine came in. Because Swinub and Polyswine were Gen 2. But I don't think Mamoswine came out till much later, like in the 4th gen. Mamoswine will do a good job at filling this section of the page. If I remember right, he had the old triangle snosh. And he had big legs. I think maybe a tiny tail? It's really shaggy. I feel like his nose was really big. No, he also had big tusks. He had tusks that I guess are gonna cover his feet. Or at least his hind feet. They were really, yeah. Don't worry, I'll move him out from in front of Executor in just a second. Patience. And then I think, no, Polyswine had the very shaggy eyebrows. He can overlap a little bit. I didn't want his face to overlap though. Mamoswine, if I remember right, had like big old dark circles too. And I'll give him fuzzy eyebrows. Are you saying it doesn't actually look like Mamoswine? This is what Mamoswine looks like now. He's like old man Mamoswine. And he was like really furry, if I remember right. Look at his hairline. Ah! He's like a Cartoon Network Mamoswine. Oh. Here, we'll color him in real quick. We'll wrap up soon. We're starting to run out of space here. But I hope this has been fun. Mamoswine is like brown, just like Polyswine and Swinub. Oops! Didn't have it filled all the way. And then his nose was like pink. I'll just color in his tusks real quick. Maybe his tusks had something on them. He looks a little too plain. Something's missing. Colored in his toes. And then he had comically like blue bags. I think he had something on his horns. Maybe they were like gilded. Tusk jewelry. There's Mammoth Swine. I had to really laugh. Oh gosh. Okay. We'll do 2 more and then we'll compare them to the real drawing. Or the real art. So, give me 2 more suggestions and we'll fill up these last 2 empty spots. JD. Dunsparce? Okay, I'll try. Oh no. You're really stretching my memory. Who uses Dunsparce? I know that Dunsparce has like its own fan base, but like closing my eyes trying to remember what he looks like. He's a flat boy. Uh-oh, my Apple Pencil's dying. Good thing we're wrapping up with this game soon. And he's got like a flat little body. And then he has a little spiky tail, I remember. And he has wings. But where? I think like this. I think his wings were like this. I think he also had a belly. Oh, I hope I'm getting it right. He had very sleepy eyes, too. And then he had teeth. That's Dunsparce. Now for the color. He was this weird yellow, I think. I guess he looked like a bee? Is he supposed to look like a bee? Or am I just wrong? He's missing something. I think that's what Dunsparce looks like. I can't remember any more of it. We'll call that good for Dunsparce. And then he's beautiful. I'm glad you like him. I'm gonna be comparing them to the actual drawings after I'm done with this last one, which is Mimikyu. Wait. Does he look like Sedinja? I'll still try drawing Mimikyu. I'll draw Mimikyu here. Oh, Mimikyu looks like Pikachu on the head. Wait. It has like one floppy ear and one actual ear. And I think that's relatively similar in that it has like the tips, except it has the little ghosty bottom, and it has the little like club stick tail, think the eyes are kind of just supposed to be spooky. And I think it still has ears. And the actual Mimikyu has eyes just like that. And it's not as bright. And then, finally, the cheeks. And that's Mimikyu. We did it! We filled the whole page! What do you guys think? I can't believe we drew so many. Let me pull up a images search. One second. I need to add window capture. And then, how do I make this? I only have so much window space to work with, but we'll do our best. Alright. So first off, we have Sylvian. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's missing the widow's peak. Hang on, can I have to set capture map cursor. Okay. I think you guys can see my cursor. Oh, maybe not. Transition. Okay. Yeah. Ah, so the bows, the shape is right. It has a little hair. It's got the little boots. Yeah. Okay, we'll go right next door to Mimikyu. Oh. Oh, let me move. Eh? That's pretty good. It was scribbly. Oh, the cheeks are scribbly too. Oh, it's a little more misshapen than I remember. But I think that one's pretty good, right? Alright. Now to one that was really confusing me. I'm a little scared to look this up. Oh. I got the colors right. But his face, oh. I gave him like a snout. And he literally has like a regular smile. Oh, his ears are kind of that shape, but they have a little thingy at the bottom. Yeah, I know, they're wrong. I was actually drawing this version of Eevee, the big blooper boy. That might be a little more accurate to what I drew. Okay, I think Umbreon we got close. I think Umbreon. Hey! Look, and it shows the shiny colors right next to it. Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot one of his donuts. I didn't know he had one on his forehead. Oh, otherwise it's pretty good. Alright, Mudkip is in frame, so we'll just do Mudkip. Eh? Eh? I've actually drawn Mudkip before when I was a little kid, so this is like the one that's stuck in my memory. Although I kind of drew a no thoughts head empty version. What's next? We got Wheezing. I know this isn't quite right. Oh! His teeth come up from the bottom. Oh, and his eyes are even more like dead. Oh, and he has 3 little balls? Oh, and he has the skull and crossbones. Oh. Okay, I missed a few things on this one. I basically drew Ditto's face on Wheezing. Oh, that's silly. Okay. Time to see how bad Arbok was. I'm sure you guys probably looked this up as I was drawing it, but... Oh, he's all purple. Oh, he does have like 2 little things, though. Uh, I think this one is the farthest off so far. I don't know, you guys can be the judge. The whole interior is the face. Oh, yeah. Like the eyes and the mouth. Oh, he doesn't have the tail thing. Does Ekans? Hang on. How close did I get to Ekans? I got Ekans' tail. And Ekans has the belly. I drew Ekans. I drew a fusion of them. Huh, interesting. Well, to help save my ego a little. Oh, let's look up Electrode. Hey! That's pretty good. I drew a little bit more details than what I needed, but the essence is still there. A new regional variant? Yeah, exactly. It's the new region. If this is American Arbok. Okay, what's next? What haven't we looked at? Oh, let's look at Dunsparce. Okay, put Dunsparce there. Dunsparce. He has blue? Oh, he did have wings. Oh, I really did make him like a bee. Okay, that one's a little off the basic shape. Yeah, just head, belly, wings, and then pointy tail. I tried. Okay. This one will also be interesting. Mammal swine. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Did I combine mammal swine and let's look up poly swine. Oh, I did. Oh. And kind of the nose. Wait. Oh, he kind of does have a triangle nose, though. Wow. I knew he had blue on his face, but I didn't know that much. I drew his, like, angry uncle. Okay. I think what's next is we have to look up to see if I, at all, got the faces of executor, right? Wait, that's not... Uh... Oh. Oh, their mouths are open. I don't know if there's a better view of it. I don't think I can make it any bigger. Not really. Oh. Yeah, this one has like just a slight smirk. This one has open mouth, and this is like open mouth kind of angry. But their teeth do come down. They do have teeth. Like an early beta design that was scrapped to pay for the current one. I'm glad that it still was enjoyable to look at. They're turning out a lot funnier than I expected. Okay, what do we have next? Octillery? This is just octopus. How off could I have been? Octillery. Oh. He's a lot simpler than I thought. He just has like little bumps. He does have bumps on his head though. Oh, he kind of got sleepy eye going on here. What did I draw? Mine's like angry. Okay. I think, do we have any left? Okay, the last one is pincer. Oh! Oh, he's got like bird feet when he doesn't have the tummy, and his mouth is huge. Oh! Thank you. He's very iconic. I guess he's made up of like pretty simple shapes, but yeah, there's definitely some things that I forgot about. His legs aren't really attached. And his arms are even longer than I thought. Pincer kind of a freak. No, I'm teasing. Oh, well, I think that concludes our first round of drawing Pokemon from memory. But I hope that was fun to play. I'll be sure to post this on Twitter. Gonna change screens real quick. Ah, alright. That was about 2.5 hours of drawing. We did a little sketch to warm up, and then we got to do the Pokemon game. I hope it was fun to watch and play along. I'd really like to come up with more ways to have interactive art streams like this in the future. Yes, thank you so much for joining. Oh, thank you for the follows. Oh my goodness, we have 42 followers already. That means that we're 8 away from our affiliate goal. Thank you so much. Well, I would say that I am planning to, let's see, tomorrow's Thanksgiving for us, so I will probably not stream tomorrow, uh, but possibly Friday or Saturday. I I don't really have a stream schedule yet, so I just post on Twitter when I plan on going live. So please follow me there if you want to catch another art stream. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend. Talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye bye.